Zag Baruch. Since this week we're talking a lot about the marriages between Yitzchak and Rivka. I want to bring down a very interesting halakha. They asked a question. Today in Israel they started a new minhag when they break the glass under the chuppah. After the marriage is over, they take the glass and they remake the glass and they put it as what's the name, memory in their house, in the furniture, that they had a wedding, and that was the glass, right? They take a special person, they make the glass, they put it in a frame, they make a nice glass out of it. The question is, are we allowed to do this or not? They take the glass that they break, they remake the glass as a nice piece of glass, cup, and they leave it for memory in the frame.
Breaking of the glass is just a symbol for
okay. So now we're going to go into this. Now, in order to answer this question, we have to know the reason why we break the glass, right?
Of the wedding.
Now, there's some reasons we know they're very open. Everybody knows about the reason. First reason the Gemara says is because in a place where you have a Gila, it says there should be Ra'ada also. Whenever you have happiness, you have to you have to remember. No, you don't have to remember. You have to have a little bit of a sadness. Okay, that's one answer. Second answer is because we have to remember the Beit HaMikdash, right? So we break the glass. Why glass? Because just like glass, you break, it could be formed again, right? So the Beit HaMikdash, even though it's destroyed, will be rebuilt again. So we remember with a glass. The third reason is the Shla Kadosh. It brings like this. It says the Shla in the Rikant and the Torah and Dvarim. It says the breaking of the glass. It says on a wedding night is because of Sitra Achra, meaning you wash for bread, right? You eat bread after the meal. What do? You want ma'achronim for who? For the Sitra Achra, for the Satan. Just to quiet him down. We'll give him a little bit, to quiet him down. And Yom Kippur we have the Sir La'azazel. We throw for him. We say just to keep him quiet, right? And so too he says the breaking of the glass says for the Sitra Achra. So the Kaf HaChaim brings down by Mayim Achron. He says the water of Mayim Achron is so. It says tameh, right? It's a sakana. It says for a person to even pass over the water. That's how much Tumah has. So this Shua brings down. It says just like Mayim Achronim is a danger for a person. It says so to this cup. It says you go to Shlaka and they can't eat. The reason we break the cup is because the Sitra Achra. So the breaking for him is good. So when you fix it, it's now you're doing bad. Because the whole point was to break for him. When you're rebuilding it, so you're not giving him anything. The whole point was to break. Ma'amacharon, you spill. The siras that you throw, you break. So this cup was also broken for him. So he said, according to the Rikan the Shla Kadosh, he says you're now allowed to reform the cup from the glass to make a new cup for memory. You have to leave the cup as broken, so you throw it in the garbage. You understand? That's why. So according to all the other reasons, if it's because of Gila, Ra'ada, because Beit HaMikdash, because of memory, you break, you could rebuild. But according to the Rikant, you cannot. With this, I want to answer a very interesting question. On Pesach, just, by the way, Agaburcha. By Pesach, we say Halach Ma'aniya. Right? The first question was, it has to do with this also. First question was, why do we say in Aramaic? The whole Agadah is in the Hebrew. This Aramaic. And then why do we put this in the beginning of the Agadah Halach Ma'aniya? Why not put it in the middle or in the end? Why does we do the beginning of the Agadah? So the answer is like this. In Halachma, what do? We remember the Beit HaMikdash, right? So we say today we're here, tomorrow next year we're already in Yerushalayim. So just like on everything, when you start the wedding, how do you start the wedding? The breaking of the glass. You remember remember the Beit HaMikdash, right? Or Yerushalayim. Right? It's a Soto Haggadah. He said before we start the Haggadah, before we mention our freedom, we have to first mention the Beit HaMikdash. So that's the Halachma, and Pesach starts with this. That's why the breaking of the cup, if it's because of Beit HaMikdash, it also in this, the beginning of the wedding, you break the cup. Right? So in the Haggadah also, the beginning of the Haggadah has to be by saying Halachma, remembering the Yerushalayim.
Breaking of the glass is the end of the wedding.
No, it's the beginning of the wedding, under the chuppah. Before the dancing and the eating starts. Wait. So I want to answer this question now. I want to finish the second question. So the second question is why? So why it's not Aramaic? Say it in Hebrew. Say the Halachma also in Hebrew. So the answer is simple. If you look at the Rambam, if I'm not mistaken, the Rambam does not bring Halachma. He starts from, I think he starts from Avadim Ha'inu or Manishtana. Halachma was not there. Why? Because when the Beit HaMikdash stood, right, you don't need the halachma. You have to remember Beit HaMikdash, you need the Beit HaMikdash. So when did they write the halachma? After they were kicked out already from Yerushalayim, from Israel to Babel. So in Babel they wrote the halachma after the destruction. That's why it was written in Aramaic and not in Hebrew, because they were already in Babel that time. Okay, it does not do Pesach, but by the way, Baruch Amen.